Hi guys, welcome. This is me Jeevit, and today we're going to talk about a scheme for the disabled people. So without further ado, let's go into the scheme and look at all the details of the scheme. All right. So let me just share my screen. Here we go. So the scheme that we're going to talk about today is going to be personal accident relief for persons with disability. This is provided by the Government of Tamil Nadu for any persons with disability. So let us look at how you have to go about the scheme, what the scheme says, and how people can apply for the scheme and who are all eligible to apply for the scheme. So yeah, let's look at what the scheme proposes and for whom all it is available and what all comes under the scheme. So the first thing of the scheme being accident relief is given to differently able persons for a sum of 1 lakh rupees. So in the case of death, the family members can take a relief of up to 1 lakh rupees, and this is for accidents. So in the case of loss of legs or both hands or one hand and one leg or loss of sight in both the eyes, 1 lakh rupees is also given. And next one, loss of one hand or one leg or the loss of sight in one eye, where 50,000 rupees is given for that. So for all the things that are not mentioned above, so for any disability that is not mentioned above, um, sum of rupees 25,000 will be given to those people who become disabled who are through an accident for which the above mentioned things do not happen, but they are still disabled. So let us look at what's next. So yeah, moving on. Who can claim for the relief and what is the eligibility criteria for them to claim for a particular relief? So looking at people who can claim, any differently abled persons holding a national identity card for differently abled. So any person who is disabled must carry a national identity card for differently abled. So if people holding this card, this identity card, so it's an ID card for them to show that they are differently able, so that they can apply for schemes and they can get the relief. So in order to apply for this particular scheme, they must have an eligibility of being registered as a member in the welfare board for differently abled. So if they are as a member in the board for the differently abled people, then they will be eligible to go on and apply for this particular scheme. So let's look at what's next. So how can you apply or claim the relief for this? So an application form has to be filled and the application form will be prescribed at the district differently abled welfare office, and it is available even at the district differently abled welfare office. So disabled persons can go to this office and they will be giving the application form and it can be filled from there. Okay. So what are the documents that need to be given? So when I'm applying, for example, if I'm applying for this particular scheme due to an accident or unforeseen incident and I am disabled, I go to the office, and when I have to apply for this particular scheme, I have to provide my medical certificates and an identity card which is issued by the board for differently able. So when I register as a member for the welfare of differently abled, I will be given an ID card. So I must provide this details in order to claim or to be eligible to apply for the particular relief. So these documents, my medical certificates and identity card issued by the welfare board must be given. Okay. Next. So once this process is going ahead, once I get the application and once I fill it up, to whom do I submit it? It should be submitted to the district differently abled welfare officer. So in the district welfare office in the district, there will be a welfare officer to whom the applications are given and he checks it and he signs it. So the district differently abled welfare officer receives our application and we can submit it to them, and they will look into the further proceedings of how the relief reaches you, and they will take it on from there. So yeah, this is the last part of the scheme, and what the government provides is any complaints or grievances. If we do not, if we are not being able to get the money properly, or the scheme is not working properly for us, or if you have any issues or any troubles, it can be addressed to the principal secretary or the state commissioner for differently abled, and their address is also given in the government website, which is State Resource Cum Training Center campus at the Jawaharlal Nehru Inner Ring Road, KK Nagar, Chennai. They've also provided the telephone number, which is 044-2471-9947 or 48 or 49. This is for in respect to disabled persons living in Tamil Nadu. Thank you guys for patiently listening, and this is what we have seen today. Please come back for more, and hopefully I can post more content. Thank you.